How come did number 10 Iowa State women's basketball lose to number 16 Iowa? The final score was 70-57. And I'm going to break it down like I do on the dance floor. First of all, Iowa State had a 28-23 lead at halftime. But second half, they only scored 29 points, while Iowa scored 47. So you could obviously say Iowa outscored them in the second half. That's a difference, but there's more than that occurred. Iowa State had an off night shooting, 25 for 55 out from the field, 36.4%, 9 for 27 on threes, 8 for 16 on free throws. That's a team that usually makes free throws, which is surprising. They had 34 rebounds in the game, 9 assists, 6 steals, 5 blocks, 15 turnovers, 13 fouls, 0 bench points. You heard me correctly. 0. Iowa had 8 points off the bench. They shot better than Iowa State. 26 for 61, which is 42.6%. 9 for 20 on threes. 9 for 10 on free throws. 40 rebounds. 8 of those offensive. They out-rebounded and they shot better in all 3 aspects of the game. 7 steals, which is more than Iowa State, 3 blocks, which is less than Iowa State, though it didn't hurt them in the long run. 10 turnovers, which is less than Iowa State in a good way. But they did commit 17 fouls, which is 4 more than Iowa State. And that's not so good, but hey. They found a way to win by 13, didn't they? This kind of proves that I think with this loss for Iowa State, there is no chance of them staying in the top 10 unless some craziness happens. They're right at number 10. You can't deny that. Now, who does Iowa State have next? They got Jacksonville, that's 5-2. I don't know whether or not they should beat them, but you never know. And they got number 25 Villanova, and Villanova is going to be tough. And I could attest to that. I know how good they are. And that's in New Cansville, Connecticut. They have Drake, that's 5-2. Drake is not like a pushover team. They're by any stretch. They did defeat a top 25 team this year, or I believe so, which I think that's the case. They almost beat Iowa. First of all, they almost did. Second, yep, they did defeat a Nebraska team that was in the top 25 at the time. So that is not a gimme game. And then they got starting Big 12 play just to go out 4 games. It's Texas Tech, but they're 8-1. But But it's on the road though. You never know. And that record could be very well deceiving because, let's face it, they might have not played the best opponents. I'm going to go over Iowa's schedule soon. But Texas Tech does have a bad loss to Jackson State though. And they're 2-4. Yeah. Who does Iowa play within the next 4 games after this? Minnesota. That's 5-4. They should win that one in theory. Northern Iowa, that's 5-3. They should win that one in theory. They got Dartmouth. That's 1-7. That should be a win in theory. But there's Purdue that's 8-1 though. So it's just that one. I think Iowa deserves to be back in the top 15 with this win. I really, really do. And I think Iowa State's going to drop. They're going to drop, more likely than not. Anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. It's going to 400 subscribers and more by the end of this year or sometime in the future.